Hello everyone. I have a question for you today. What I'm wondering about is, as you read the newspaper and you flip through articles, say, on climate change or food insecurity or the radical inequality between rich and poor, I'm wondering, do you ever think about or wonder about the underlying dynamics that might be contributing to all of these varied wicked problems that we read about in the newspaper today? Well, this was a question that I've been really curious about for a long time, and I decided to investigate a little bit more in a PhD. So, hi, my name is Katie Ross, and I'm a PhD student and research principal at the lovely Institute for Sustainable Futures within the University of Technology, Sydney, based in Australia. Public transport right outside my house. And in my PhD, I'm really curious about the new notion of transformative learning for sustainability, because in the theories and philosophies that I explored in the first year of my PhD, from systems thinking to complexity theory to transdisciplinarity to deep ecology, there was a common criticism across all these various theories about the Western paradigm, or the Cartesian-Newtonian paradigm as it is sometimes called. That paradigm or way that we tend to interpret reality or make sense of reality, or what we think is real and what we think is truth and what we think is valuable or good. All of these norms are wrapped up in these larger paradigms that operate at a cultural level. And the criticisms of the Western paradigms tend to be around the way that we solve problems, so that we break problems apart to look at it from its components and get rid of the complexity and simplify to try and make sense of a situation. Or that we focus on the state of things or the materiality of things as opposed to the process within which that material might be involved. And these theorists and philosophers argued that the way the Western paradigm views reality and makes sense of reality is actually contributing to and exacerbating all of these wicked problems that we see. And so then I wanted to see what the alternative paradigms were that were being put forward as perhaps more sustainable paradigms. And there's a whole host of them, from relational paradigm to an emergent paradigm to process paradigm, and many different arguments for how this might help lead to more sustainable futures. And so there's many different ways that we as individuals absorb cultural paradigms and take them on board, and how they influence us. And formal education is one of those ways. Every learning experience that we have within a formal learning institute comes from and is embedded in a paradigm, and is also leading toward and helping to bring into being a paradigm. And transformative learning is a very powerful tool that can help facilitators and educators, as well as students and learners and participants, think about and articulate and recognize paradigms that might be influencing us, and paradigms that we are bringing into being through our actions and behaviors and conversations. And so I'm really curious about, for those in my PhD, and exploring for those facilitators and educators that ascribe to this notion of transformative learning for sustainability, what paradigms do they operate in? How do they conceive of and design their learning experience? And what alternative paradigms might they be trying to bring into existence through the way that they design their transformative learning experience? So this is my question, and I'm very much looking forward to discussing this and many others with everyone who is attending the International Transformative Learning Conference in November. So I'll see you there. Thank you.